What's up guys, Curtis here and welcome to Chamakh episode 4. Yes, your favourite series is back. We are doing another episode. I do keep getting shouts to do them every single day. I would like to do them every day, but they are so time consuming. But as you'll see in the bottom corner, the games has gone up from 12 to 14 over the middle of the episode. Well, at the start of the episode, basically in between the 3 games I played, there was 2 where Chamakh didn't score. So as always, I didn't include them, but I was trying to do the gold tournament. I did get to the final of the tournament, but I wasn't too successful, as you will see. But I came up against this really nice looking BBVA team, and I was expecting to be annihilated. He scored a goal nice and early on with Xabi Alonso, and it was 1-0 at half time, but he really wasn't outplaying me. I can't remember if I included the stats. No, I didn't include the stats, but they weren't one-sided at all. It took me until the 90th minute for me to actually get a goal, and Gervinho did manage to get it with his massive forehead. He scores so many goals as well, but these are the stats. The guy, I was really outplaying him. His only shot on target went in the first half, and he just wasn't great at all. But that was a great sign for things to come. I did manage to get a goal with Maro and Chamakh in the first half of added time. I was glad that I did manage to, because it seemed to take for ages to get a goal with Chamakh. But he did eventually manage to get one. And the new formation I was using, as you would have seen at the start, a new team, 4-3-3, with Gervinho, Walcott and Chamakh as the 3 strikers. And then like a Italian Serie A team behind it. It's working absolutely perfectly. I'm getting a lot more crosses in with Chamakh, as you will obviously have seen, and I'm getting a lot more headers in, which is also great, which is the desired effect. And now that I really could feel a difference in the team, there seemed to be a lot more pace at the back. I wasn't leaking as many goals. I was doing a better job in the midfield and stuff like that. But this was actually the semi-final. I won the second round of the cup 5-3. I think I'll go back and show you the in-game score or something at some point. But I won it 5-3, but I didn't score a single goal with Chamakh. All 5 goals with a different player, but not a single one with Chamakh, which was weird. But this was the semi-finals, and I was 2-0 up, and I kept trying to score goals with Chamakh, and I'd just keep tramping it and stuff like that. I tramped it across and still couldn't get it in, but eventually it dropped to Chamakh, and I did manage to get it into the bottom corner. But I do believe there was another one later on where it's a massive tramp, and Chamakh didn't actually manage to get onto it, but I think someone else did. But this guy did start to come back into it a little bit. I was just defending terribly, just backing off, and it gave him a really good couple of chances. This one there, a terrible tackle, left him through on goal to make it 3-2. I was getting a little bit worried, but then I went up the other end and tried to tramp to Chamakh, but instead I tramped it to someone else, which I was a little bit disappointed about, but I suppose at least it guaranteed the win. But I then got the 5th goal of the game to make it 5-3, and yet another goal not with Chamakh. I'm scoring like 5 or 6 a game, but they're just very few are going to Chamakh, but he did manage to score a nice header with Cavani just before the end. But that made it 5-3 full time, and only 1 goal scored there by Chamakh. That means we were at 16 goals Chamakh in 16 games, and I did want to kind of improve that. We had 1 game left of this episode, and I wanted to get maybe 1 or 2, well, 2 goals preferably with Chamakh to try and put us back into the positive again. We came up against this really nice looking Premier League team, a lot of pace going on there with Mbia and Heitinger and some very fast players at the back, and I did manage to take the lead nice and early on with Chamakh. A very weak finish into the bottom corner, but nonetheless we did manage to score, and I scored more with players that, what a surprise, it wasn't Chamakh. I don't really know why I passed it across to Nocerino then. I guess it was a bit of a tramp, but that did make it 2-0. He was so lucky with deflections in this game. They just kept seeing dropping to him. That one there dropped straight to Hoylett, and then in the towards the end of the second half, in the 86th minute, he did manage to get that nice goal, which was fair enough. It wasn't a deflection, but we then took it to extra time, obviously, because it was a tournament, and we had no choice other than to do so when it was a draw. And as you can see, deflections come back to haunt me again. Look at this shot. He sets it up nicely, unlucky. See, from there it doesn't really look too conspicuous, but as you can see there, look how dodgy that was. It like bounced massively off my player and into the back of the net. But that is it for this episode, guys. If you could leave a like, that'd be fantastic. If we get 350 likes on this episode of Chamakh It In, I will love every single one of you, because I know how much you do seem to enjoy this. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye.